MoreCore.TV beim KNOTFEST in Oberhausen, dem bandeigenen Festival von Slipknot. Aber wir haben jetzt erstmal hier ein Interview mit In Flames. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
So, first of all, how does it feel to be back on tour, to be back on the road? I guess you've been to the US before. You played some festivals.
Yeah. So we've been playing shows now since May, I think. So US, UK, and some festivals around. It's awesome. Obviously, you know, you miss everyone when you're home for these 2 years, and especially since us and our crew are such a tight unit. It's kind of strange to all of a sudden not hang out, you know. But yeah, that was the state of the world.
And did you needed some time to get used to it again, or
you mean no? As soon as we went in the same room, we did some like small rehearsals. We had like a couple of days prior to the UK tour, which was the first thing we did, and you know, but as soon as we were in the same room, it felt awesome again.
Did you feel any differences compared to the time before the pandemic?
No, I was hoping that the world would be a better place, but I think it's worse. But yeah, no.
Yeah. And let's talk about your extended contract with Nuclear Blast.
Mm-hmm.
So you resigned your contract. What does it mean to you? And does it determine the future of In Flames?
I mean, well, that's a huge question. It doesn't determine the, you know, or change or steer us in a certain, you know, direction, but it means a lot in our, you know, hearts, and it's the label that gave us our chance in, you know, '96 when we released Gesture Race. So of course it's awesome to be back and have, you know, release this new album with the same label across the globe. So yeah, no, it feels really good, of course. But yeah.
And your recent single, "State of Slow Decay," is a heavy one, I would say. Can we expect more fast songs, more heavy songs in the future?
I mean, In Flames has always been about, you know, melody and aggression, and we have a short answer is yes, but it's not going to be all fast. But I mean, it's we try to explore all corners of metal with our music. But I feel extremely proud of, and I'm hoping, you know, I mean, let's put it like this: if you're a fan of In Flames, then you will love this album.
Okay, good to hear. Yeah, so there will be the new record. It will be out at the end of the year, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Sometime.
Sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say sometime. But can you tell us more what we can expect from?
I mean, this is the 14th album, right? So if you know In Flames, you know sort of what you're gonna get. But I think this is a good mix of the past, the present, and wherever we're going, and has a little thing for everyone. It has the heavy, it has the melodic, it has, you know, the up tempo and the slow parts, and I think it's amazing, and it really represents who we are at this time, you know.
And did the pandemic influence your writing process?
Well, in a certain way. I mean, lyrically, for sure. Like what we said in the beginning, I thought this 2-year break would make us see us who we are as people, and maybe come out on the other side being a little bit more nice and gentle and with more understanding. But I think it's the opposite, and so it's definitely inspired the lyrical side. But I mean, of course, a break like that, it's a pause. So when you get back into it, maybe unintentionally, you have more energy across the board, you know, with the music as well. So yeah.
Talking about KNOTFEST, are there any bands on the lineup you definitely want to see today?
To be honest, I don't know. It really, I mean, I know Slipknot's on here.
Okay.
But Meshuggah, they're playing, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So, and those guys are always good.
Yeah, cool.
And Ginger, I want to catch them.
Yeah, I guess they play right now.
They play right now, so fuck
could
you.
Could be a little bit different.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see them, but yeah, we just arrived, so yeah.
So, can you tell me more about your relationship with Slipknot? Do you know when you first met Slipknot?
That was quite some time ago. The first time I saw them was I think it was the first time they were over in Europe playing. We were playing a festival in Italy, and it was insane, super intense, and no one knew who they were, so everyone was guessing, oh, that should be the guy in Slipknot, or that should be the guy in Slipknot, but no one really knew. And I was able to be on the stage, so I could almost feel their energy, and it was amazing. But then we played through the years, and they took us on tour in UK, and then, you know, obviously we've been playing festivals and all over the place, and they're always really, really cool, and I'm stoked that they're still around and doing their thing, and you know, it's quite brutal music for being that mainstream. I think that's very, very cool.
So you also have your own festival, Bornholm. I hope it's
okay. You sound alright. Yeah, for not being Swedish.
Okay. Yeah. Will there be a new edition next year or sometime?
Hopefully, this year we play a little different one. It's in a place called Dalhalla, which is amazing place. So we do that next weekend. But it's more like it's one day, so it's less bands. But we have Orbit Culture, Lorna Shore, and Tesseract playing with us, and it's going to be amazing. So it's 6,000 people in a really, really amazing place. But Bornholm, hopefully we get back there next year.
Cool.
I'd love to do it.
So due to the pandemic, you haven't been in Germany for quite a while. I guess 2019 was the last time you've been here?
Playing, yes. Yeah.
Do you have any special connection to Germany, to your German fans? What does Germany mean to you and to the band?
I mean, so much. It's really the first country that gave us a break, to be honest. Like more in Germany than we had back home in Sweden. Our first tour, we called it a race over Europe, but it was like 12 shows in Germany and one in Switzerland, which is strange. Europe for us was really small at that point. But no, I mean, Germany is very, very special to In Flames. Yeah, and very important.
Many bands say the German fans are the best. Would you agree?
You guys are amazing, and you will always tell the truth. If you think we suck, you tell us we suck. If you think we are the greatest, you will tell us that we are the greatest. So yeah.
Okay, that's
pretty honest.
Yeah. So talking about your set tonight, I guess it will be about 70 minutes, 75 minutes. I guess it's about that.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
You put out so many songs, so many records.
Yeah.
How do you put together your set list for such an event?
I mean, obviously it's difficult because we can't play all the albums almost, but we try to go all the way back to the beginning and somewhere in the middle, and obviously the later part in our career.
And whom of you can decide?
Me.
You. Okay.
So blame me if you don't like it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who will afterwards? So last but maybe important question for our fans: will there be a European, a German tour next year? Can you tell us anything about it?
You will know pretty soon.
Yeah, that's cool for us. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for your time, and have a fantastic show tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. Das war unser Interview mit In Flames. Vielen Dank fürs Zuhören.